Yeah. All right, shalom. Facebook and YouTube, the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You tune into the Lashawan Qadash. I always state my greeting. All right. Shalom. Anya Mara, Ma'awarka, Nayahayalom, which means shalom or peace. Anya as I am, Mara is my name, Batazian is my rank, I'm an officer. Ma'awarka means your teacher in Hebrew. And Kaya is for, Hayawam is the day. So I'm saying peace. I am Officer Mara, your teacher for the day. I didn't know, that's my greeting. Right? So let me pull up the class for the day real quick. I'm gonna give my shout outs in a second for Facebook and for YouTube, man. You already know we're in the Feast of Dedication. So Salaki, just bear with me while I get everything rolling. Who is this guy, man? Let me see who we got up here on the YouTube. Shalom Korak, Shalom Bangad, J Hood, shalom to you, brother. Sister Linda, shalom to you. Okay, shalom, Sister Vera, with Sister Linda, Most High in Christ. Let's see, that's Facebook. I mean, that's YouTube for right now. I'm gonna go down and get my Facebook questions in a second. Let me get my Facebook shout outs. You see who on Facebook. Qadash Zion, shalom to you, Sister Shanisha. Shalom to you. Bara'aya. Salaki. Oh, okay, Salaki. I'm about to knock the damn candles over. We got our candles lit for the day. Bara'aya Allah. Salaki. Bara'aya. Or Baraya. Shalom to you. Shalom, Mario Moffitt. I mean to say your government like that. Shalom, Brother Jeremy. Shalom, Sister Patricia. From what I can see at the top. It may be wrong. All right. Let me go back to YouTube. We may got some more YouTube shout outs. Maybe, maybe not. Shalom, Brother Paul. Most High in Christ. All right, so y'all know we're in the Feast of Dedication. All right. That ain't no secret. It's the feast. So we got a few words that we're going over today. We're going to pull them up now today. It's going to be mainly, I'm going to be showing y'all how to use Blue Letter Bible, how to use the 2-letter lookup. I'll always use the Bible concordance because it has the translation in it. You can download one onto your phone, Bible concordance. All right. What else? The Blue Letter Bible, 2-letter lookup, Bible concordance as well. And what else? Let me see. And just go along with that with like your Torah or your New Testament in Hebrew. But for this, I like to use the Blue Letter Bible just for traveling reasons and mobile reasons. I can get it on my phone. I mean, that's the main use. Blue Letter Bible, 2-letter lookup, which got a concordance in it. Blue Letter Bible got a Bible concordance in it as well. And also the words. If you email marayupk@gmail.com, get a list of, ask for the list of words. Ask for the 100 most common verbs. Ask what else? You get a Hebrew alphabet sheet. And it's something else I'm missing. 100 most common verbs, the Hebrew words, and the alphabet sheet, I think is it. I can't think of the other one. I believe that's everything. So with that, we're going to get started. Shalom, sis GEN.YAHANNA. Shalom, John Scott. Shalom, Jesus. Shalom, Sister Shanita. Shalom, Sister Marquetta. Who else? Let me see. I'm missing anybody. Not yet. Let me go back to Facebook, see who else is on Facebook. I think that's it. Oh, no, wait. Shalom, Shaquat. Tawapa. Shalom to you, sis. Shalom to you, Brother Johnny. Shalom, Yaparaka. GEN.YAHANNA, Napash. All right, sound Christ. You tuned in today. So we're gonna get started. All right, if we can turn the camera around to the board, we're gonna get let's get started on these words. Oh, yeah, we only on one camera today. I finally got it, Facebook and YouTube. I finally figured it out, man. I ain't got to keep switching back and forth. I finally figured it out. Now I ain't 100%, but I figured it out how to get it down to, you know what I mean? So I ain't got to keep switching so much in between. All right, Shalom, Sister Labaya Wana. So we're gonna start with, of course, the Blue Letter Bible. But before we pull any words, I'm gonna pull the scripture. All right, we're gonna pull words out of these scriptures and look them up. Mainly today you're gonna learn how to look up the words. Now I know y'all see me use it all the time, but y'all gonna get a chance to really see how to look up the words. I mean, how to find the scripture and say, what's that word? Let me see if I can find it in Hebrew. Or let me see if I can find a word close to it in the Hebrew. All right. So, Mayum, if you could get me First Maccabees. Hear me out? You give me First Maccabees. 1 and 1. Y'all know we're in the Feast of Dedication. Hanukkah. All right, brother, getting that? I'm gonna throw this frankincense and myrrh on. Smell oh so good and marvelous and glorious. All right. So while the brother's getting that, Hanukkah, right? Y'all can see it. All right, yeah, they can see it. Ha means the. I don't know if it's big enough for y'all. Let me do it, or you got it? Nah, I got it. So you go ahead. Kind of getting down with the incense. I'm gonna put this down here. Hopefully, there's do that same thing it was doing earlier. All right, let's see. So I'm gonna step down. Now the ha is the. Now the word ha, the hard ka, the hawk spit ka. Cha, the na, the regular ka, and the ha. Cha, na, ka, right? Means dedicate, or dedicated, or dedication, right? In this context, it means what? It means dedication. Now, I jam that up, but this is what it means. Dedication. So Hanukkah is the name of the observance that we in. If y'all didn't know, it's not a high holy day because it's not in Leviticus the 23rd chapter. But it is an observance and it's worthy of being observed. Go ahead, sir. It's too hard. I got it, sir. Now, Hanukkah, right? And well, obviously, Yanaquan, what he was asking if he can do is put so they know how to say it. So I do that over here. I mean, I don't want to take him off what he's doing. The ha, this word right here. Now, ka is this character. Y'all can see it finding a way. Na is this character. And then you got ka, K-A-H, which is these two characters right here together. This is the actual ka. So I can put the wrong connector. This right here is the ka, and this is the ha. So ha, lock it. I put the wrong thing. I got ha in the ka. It's ka na ka. Okay, no, actually I got it right. It's ka na ka. So lock it. I was reading it the wrong damn way. All right. It's ka na ka. But that's why I like to do it like this because it's a little weird. So I switch it around. Just so y'all can get a better idea of what's being said. I just put it over top of the actual word. Man, here we go again. I'm standing up on it. This right here, this is the ka. So Ka, this is the Na. And these two, since they connected, it's Ka. Jamming it all up. I mean, this right here is a Ka, and this is a Ha. Damn, I was about to do it again. All right, and this is a Ha right here. But since they connected with this connector right here, you get Ka. Akana Ka. But without the Ha, without the Ha at the end, or else it would be Hakana Kaha, which isn't right. All right. So that was just for the sake of that. Now, if you can read 1 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 1.
1 Maccabees chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, and smitten Darius, king of the Persians.
Go ahead. So wait. So after King Alexander smitten Darius, the king of the Persians, or smitten Darius, the king of the Persians, then what happened?
Darius, king of the Persians, and the Medes, that he reigned instead the first over Greece.
So this bastard, he killed the other bastard, the white bastard. He kills the Persian bastard over the Persian and the Medes. So today the East Indians. So the white man whoops another person behind. That's why they in suits today. See the East Indian in the suit and the fitted like you. You know what I mean? But anyway, so he tore him up. Alexander tore Darius apart. And he reigned over all Greece. He had power. He was running. All right, go ahead and read on.
God. Verse 2. It made many wars.
And look, he ain't just stopped. The white man, he loved blood. He loved blood, man. He loved it. He loved it. Capital L-O-V-E. He loves blood. I mean, read on. So he made many wars. Go ahead.
And won many strongholds.
And look, he won many strongholds, many governments. He ruled over kingdoms, man. Go ahead, sir.
The Lord blessed him with that gift, with that sword.
That's absolutely right. The white man is blessed to be able to hunt so well. He's a cunning hunter, right? And he's swift and subtle. All right, go ahead and read on.
And slew the kings of the earth.
And he did what?
And slew the kings of the earth.
And he slew the kings of the earth. Meaning this white bastard, man, he wasn't playing. He got down to work. It's time to get it done. He got it done. That was it. He did it. He said, "Let's kill," and then he killed. That was it. All right, so go ahead and read on.
Verse 3. And went through to the ends of the earth.
And he did what?
And went through to the ends of the earth.
And he went through to the ends of the earth. Meaning what? He went throughout the whole entire planet. For that sake, as far as the East, as far as the Middle East is concerned, or the Eastern Hemisphere, he went through all throughout that world. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
They call it, if I could, they call it the West Indies.
I mean, I guess you can say.
That's what.
Oh no, wait, you mean the East Indies? Because the West Indies.
Yeah, no. They said that's how Columbus thought he was in India, because the Native Americans, when they you know what I'm saying, that's why Columbus thought he was in India, because he got mixed up.
Okay, from what I was
said, you know.
Right, come. All right, well, let's move on. So now he continued to go to war. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him.
So to conquer so much that the earth was quiet before him. Meaning what? They ain't want no smoke. They wanted no smoke with the white man.
Right.
They ain't want no problems. You don't want no problems. Hold on, sir. You don't want no problems. I mean, go ahead, keep on reading.
Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up.
And his what?
And his heart was lifted up.
He was prideful. He had a lot of pride. A lot of pride. I mean, wouldn't you? You taking over kingdoms. You kicking everybody behind. Wouldn't you get prideful? Like Tyson got prideful. He said, listen, I'm the most ferocious. I eat your kids. Like Tyson, look, everybody get prideful. Floyd Mayweather, that white boy that Floyd just fought. When you win, you get happy. You get prideful. You start to build confidence and self-esteem. And he was prideful, man. Go ahead.
God. Verse 4. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries.
And he gathered a strong host and ruled over countries, man. Once again, he was taking down strongholds, powers, man. He was taking them down and taking them over. He ain't played no games, man. Shout out to the other Jew. Shout out to SKYPE. Shout out to Barbara, Sister Barbara. I mean, let me see who else. I am Most High Christ. Shout out to y'all. Read on.
God. And ruled over countries and nations and kings.
And he ruled over countries and nations and kings, man. Meaning what? He was running your king. He was the man. The white man, he was the man. I guess you could say he was the man. All right? Why? Because couldn't they? The whole earth was quiet before him. Who wanted to work with the white man? Go ahead, read on.
God. Who became tributaries unto him.
Meaning what? They started paying him money, taxes, tribute. It wasn't, look, the white man, this ain't nothing new that we pay taxes, man. This ain't nothing new. All right, so we're going to start putting some words up on the board in the next, give it a next few scriptures. I really want to read a lot more. In fact, go ahead and read on, somebody.
God. Verse 5.
Go ahead.
And after these things, he fell sick.
And after what?
And after these things, he fell sick.
So now, after this, he got sick. Go ahead.
And perceived that he should die.
And he started to see, like, okay, I'm about to croak. I mean, I done did what I had to do. Look, anybody else, and if you notice, when our people, when we suffering bad, we don't really want to die, because we think about how much we leave behind of our problems that we got to our children. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to leave a burden, a goddamn tax bill that you owe on your house to your kids that they got to pay, the ones you was just taking care of, so you know they can't pay it. They can't hold, like, we in mourning. We like, man, I can't go now. I need a couple more years to fix this problem because I can't pass this off to my children. They may not be able to handle it. All right? But read on.
Verse 6. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth.
So he called his servants, the one that's honorable, the one that he could trust. Go ahead. And they came up with him from his youth. Go ahead.
And parted his kingdom among them.
And he did what?
Parted his kingdom among them.
And he parted his kingdom among them. Meaning what? Meaning he divided up his goods. Everything that he took, he divided it up with his mans. How we say it, with his mans in them. Ray in them. He divided it up. Well, in this case, Peter Schmidt and Nick Daniel in them. So he divided the kingdom up with. I mean, but he gave it to his people that he came up with from his youth, the ones he rode with. Go ahead.
Oh, God. And he parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive.
So while he was still alive and he knew he was going to die, he parted up his goods and split it among the people that he came up with. Go ahead.
Verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died.
So he reigned 12 years. Now think about this. 12 years, he then took over kingdoms and strongholds and put the earth in subjection with the people in it. So let's say it was quiet before him. I get some more of that sorrel, sir. Yanakwana made the hell of a sorrel. I keep telling y'all, he's an herbal man up in his damn school in Philly. He does a hell of a job, man. Hell of a job. Good water, sir. I appreciate it. Now, let's get back to it, right? So in 12 years, he put the earth in subjection, man. He took over, and I mean, nobody could touch him. To the point where he old and dead, and he just, all right, I'm gonna pass this off to you, I'm gonna pass that off to you, I'm gonna pass that off to you, and ain't worried about who gonna come after him.
Right.
Think about the mob movies, right? Even in a mob movie, what happens? When that bastard get old, he start to say, all right, you gotta go take care of them, you gotta go handle them, you gotta get what they owe me, you gotta get what they owe me. And there's always somebody that's gonna come up against them. And there's always a, what about these people? Because they ain't gonna do this. What about the Italians? They gonna do that. Or the something, they gonna do that. Or the Irish, they gonna do that. If y'all don't know, the first, what do they call it? Like the first hoodlums, I guess. The first gangs, that's what it is. Y'all look this up. The first gangs in America was the Irish, the Italians, I believe it's like the Scottish people. I know for sure Irish and the Italians. They was the first gangs in America because the white man was putting them in subjection. I mean, he don't give a damn if you white. He run it all. I mean, and they started to rob people and do all different types of things, and they formed the mobs. I mean, so the white man, like, yo, he put the earth in subjection, and he just passing it out to his man, to the people he came up with. But in the mob movies, it's always somebody that they got to worry about. In this case, the earth was quiet before this white bastard. It was nobody who we had to worry about. Even King David was telling, King David had to put people in subjection, man. To the point where King Solomon ruled, he just had it. It was one of those type things, like, you know what I mean? Go ahead, read on.
Come. Verse 8. And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place.
So his servants bear rule in his place, meaning now they rule in the kingdom. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves.
So they all put crowns upon themselves, meaning they rule in the kingdom now. Go ahead.
So did their sons after them.
So did what?
So did their sons after them.
So did their sons after them, man. So, like, I forgot to mention the call-in number is 515-605-9379. That's 515-605-9379. Y'all can call in, post your question or comment, all right? SKYPE. Shalom, my brother right there, man. Hold on, wait a minute. We got any more people? Ephraim Rivera, shout out to you. Brother Kyle, shout out to you. All right, Most High in Christ. Aban, my brother Aban, another walking Bible, man. Aban, that brother right there, Most High in Christ. So let's get it. Read on. Now I'm gonna skip you down. Where you at? Let me know what verse you at.
Verse 9, sir.
You're in verse 9. Read on.
So did their sons after them many years.
So they sons ruling after them many years. Go ahead.
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And what?
And evils were multiplied in the earth.
And evil was multiplied in the earth. You already know when the white man running. Whenever a heathen running anything, it's going to be evil and wickedness. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And there came out of them a wicked root.
Oh, good night. It came out of this thing, a wicked root. Go ahead, Malaki.
You know where the cups at? They ain't cups.
I'm not sure. They should be in there though. Go ahead. So out of these rulers that was ruling, the ones who Alexander passed down his rulership to, out of these rulers that started to rule, go ahead, it came out a wicked group. And this bastard, he must have been worse than all of them. Go ahead.
Antiochus.
Antiochus. Go ahead.
Surname Epiphanes.
Epiphanes. They got about 1 million damn TV shows about this one white bastard, man. Seriously. They got about 1 million of them. But they just showing how it's either Alexander the Great. They skipped the cats that was ruling in the middle. Either Alexander or they Epiphanes. Either Antiochus, man. Or or they Pontius Pilate or one of them or Caesar, not Pontius Pilate. It's 3 people that the white man like himself to be. For sure. It's either Alexander the Great, it's either Epiphanes, Antiochus, Epiphanes, or it's goddamn Caesar. They prefer to be Caesar. It's Rome. I mean, and then it goes on and on after that. But read on.
Oh God. Son of Antiochus the king.
Go ahead.
Who had been a hostage at Rome.
Who had been in hostage at Rome. They had him at a hostage at Rome. Go ahead.
And he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks.
And the kingdom of the who?
The Greeks.
And the kingdom of the who?
The Greeks.
The who?
The Greeks.
The Greeks. Let me get this. This is the first word, y'all. The Greeks. And the kingdom of the Greeks. Hold on. Let me get the camera up here. Malakia, you come up to the board. I call you up first. We're going to put Malakia on the board, man. With the glorious beard, going to take all the women that's coming to me. No, I'm joking. I mean, Thamayim, he's taking everybody from me. Thamayim ain't got a qualm. Yeah, who's one with the beard? Where is he at? All right, no sweat. I mean, let me get, this is how you say Greek. Can you write the word Greek?
Greek.
Yep. That's how you say it. These bastards, man. I hate the Greeks, man. I hate all the white men. But the Greeks, they was, boy, look. White men been a homosexual since the Greek times, brother, and before that. But the Greeks, this is how you say Greek in Hebrew, right? You're one. All right, put this next to it. Put Javan.
Javan.
That's their name in the Bible. If you didn't know, the Greeks' name in the Bible is Javan. When you read about Javan, go ahead.
That was on the son of Japheth, right?
No, not Japheth. And that's where people go wrong. It's J-V-A-N. Javan.
J-V-A-N.
Right. That's where people go wrong. They try to say the white man is a Japhite. Yeah. Now, I believe he did have a son named Javan, but this not Javan. This is not the.
You said J-V-A-N?
No, J-A-V-A-N. Now, this is the problem. The white man, when he takes over a land, what does he do?
To my songs.
I'm asking, when he take over a land,
he named the land of his stuff.
Yeah. Or he takes the name of the people of that land. I'm a South African. I'm from South Africa. I'm from Europe. Europe and Greece and all that. That was Javan's land. That was the sons of Japheth's land. Go ahead.
You talking about the Moroccan?
No, not the Moroccans.
They say they African. They not.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about something different if I could. Talking about Japheth. Japheth. No, talking about Japheth. Talking about how the white man. No, I'm talking about Japheth. When the white man went and conquered his land, is what I'm saying. Now remember, when a white man takes a land, hold on if I could. When a white man takes a land, he names himself after the people of that land. I'm from South Africa. I'm from West Africa. I'm from South America. I'm from Brazil. I'm Brazilian. I mean, go ahead, sir.
So you talking about you talking about the Eskimos and
okay, this is what I'm talking. Yeah, right. I was talking about the white man taking Japheth's land. Now, Javan is one of the sons of Japheth, but the Greeks, their name in the Bible is referred to as Javan. Go ahead.
I was saying like I was saying like what you were saying like the original people, original Grecians.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, all time.
Right. Yeah, so my other is on point. You was trying to say like the original people of that land was, or where you can say Greece is at is Japheth people, which is correct. Go ahead.
Because in the scriptures say that he gave the Isles of the Gentiles to Japheth, right? The Isles of the Gentiles. The Isles of the Gentiles was Greece and stuff, right?
Okay, let me get back to you on that one, all right?
What concept?
Because I can't exactly say that. Go ahead.
He blew the Chinese land up, like not the Chinese, but the Nakashima and how you say it?
Right, yeah, oh, Hiroshima? Yeah, right. Yeah, because that made me talk about like the could be speaking of like islands and different things like that, because you got the like all around the Mediterranean and all that. I mean, so it may not be talking about just the land of Greece itself, but that all of that was Japheth land anyway. So you're pretty much on it, but I wouldn't say that straight up. I mean, I would just get it checked for just to make sure. But for sure, the white man went over and took Japheth land, which is all of Rome and Greece. All of that was Japheth, because the white man is from Edom, which is right next to Israel. I mean, right near Israel, right at the bottom. That bastard. He takes everybody's everything. Yeah. I mean, he would take you. Look, he would take your skin like he did with the slaves and made shoes out of it.
Right.
White man is a bastard. And this is how you say Javan or Greek or in the Hebrew is your one. So you can put up your one in the English and then put it big as day on the board. So that's Greek. The Greeks, your one. Now your wom with an M, no, it's A. Remember, everything is A. I only got no vowels in the Hebrew. Is your one. Y-A-W-A-N. Your one. Right? That's how you say it. Now you can put it in the Hebrew.
Right under it.
No, put it like the whole space, yeah, like under it, but like the whole entire thing.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Salaki, like big as day. So that's how you say the Greek and the Hebrew. You're one. Now I want you to read that verse one more time for me, somebody else. Because this is something else that we about to get.
Verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
No, I want you to read the one that you just read.
So Greeks.
Yeah, the line that you just read.
And there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes.
Go ahead.
Son of Antiochus the king.
Go ahead.
Who had been a hostage at Rome.
Go ahead.
And he reigned in the 137th year of
The what?
The 137th year.
Damn right. That's what I want right there. The 137th year. The first time really, well, it's about the second time I put up some numbers up here, but I'm gonna teach a class on the numbers real soon. But we're gonna put up there how you say 137, all right? And the word year. Okay? So let me get this right here. Oh, all right, I see what the brother doing. He's still off a little bit. Yep. He's still off. Yep. There you go. I put something else up there. I see what you're doing though. You're gonna get 137 after this. I want to see what the okay. What's on Christ? Then you just gotta fix your connector because it just looked like one big old picture. There we go.
Kind of the concept.
So this bastard, and he reigned in the 137th year. Go ahead, read on.
Oh God. Of the kingdom of the Greeks.
Of the kingdom of the Greeks. Yawanyum. Hayawanyum. The Greeks. Hayawanyum. I mean, there you go. Your one is Greeks. You had to put that up there. The water, sir. The water. Appreciate it. You have to put the high up there. Now let's get Now if you can erase the the Assyrian. What you can do is you can make the one a little smaller. You can put the Assyrian next to it. And this bastard reigned. And this devil reigned. Shout out to Thawara. Shout out to Malak. Ban Yahawada. Shalom. Shout out to Deanna. Or Salaki. Or Dina. How about this? Shout out to King Sam. All right. Let's say that. All right. Shout out to Bread Israel. Shout out to Yapa. Yawana. I think I said Ephraim Rivera already. Let me give my shout outs. Oh man, we good on time. Good. We got a lot of words to go through. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Justin. Shout out to Dawada. All right, Most High in Christ. And shout out to Dawada. One more time, I see you. Now, let me get, this is how you say 137 in the Hebrew, all right? So, 100 is ma'ah. It's 137. So you can put the number 137. But how they say it in the Bible is 137. Yeah. Because they give in each one like the 100, the 30, and then the 7. That's how it's broken down in the Hebrew. I mean, in the Bible. Well, in the Hebrew as well. Because that's where they're getting it from. They're getting it from the Hebrew. So 100 is ma'ah, so you can put up under it 100. You can put ma'ah. Ma'ah. Right, now can you put a dash between the two characters? There we go. And you can put it in Hebrew as well. There you go, you got enough space. Yep. There we go. That's 100. Now let's get to 30. 30 is Shalashim. Shalashim. And this bastard, man, look at the white man being in his goddamn heaven, man. You get old, look, you take over and conquer everything. Nobody want no work with you. Then you get old. You know you're gonna die, so you pass it, but you took over to your man and them to help you, and that you grew up with. Pass it on. Now, 8 children get a chance to run it. And out of them come the most wicked of them all. This bastard, man. Or just a wicked root. He's just a wicked seed of these devils, man. And now he get up and he doing the same thing. And it's like, come on, man. And the whole time, each generation, they despise Israelites. Look at us like we ain't nothing. All right. Now let's get the 7. Somebody tell me what the number 7 is in Hebrew. Hold on, somebody. I want to see. Y'all post it here online. Let me know what the number 7 is. Let me see. Where we at on YouTube? Shout out to Brother John. Shout out to I.S.U.P.K. Boston. Shout out to Yahweh Bob. All right. Shout out to Sister Cassandra. House of Azariah. Shout out to you. West Philly for life, man. Where you been at, man? Shalom, brother. Shout out to Karana Aparia. Okay, RoboTube. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is about the Hebrew class, RoboTube. It's a real specific name you got. But no sweat, it's the Hebrew class. Shout out to Sis Lenny. Now let's get it. Somebody, okay, Bon Gad. Here we go. Shabbai. Okay, West Philly for life. Shabbai is how you say 7 in the Hebrew. That's how you say the number 7 in the Hebrew. Shabbai. All right, throw it up there, Malaki. Hey, that brother gave you a glorious plate. He gave me the trash. Okay, no, I'm joking, sir. I'm joking. No, I'm joking, man. If I could, sir. I mean, but no, I really feel that way though. We stop. But yeah, put up there Shabbai. That's the number 7. So my Shalashim Shabbai, 137. Oh no, let me get the last part. Let me get the year for y'all. Let me put down this good sorrel. So give us got a fun hand for that sorrel. Ain't even the Benjamite. It was good. No, I'm too wild. No, it's good. I was joking. I would like to keep the sorrel though. I appreciate that. All right, let me get this for you. Let me get year in the Hebrew, man. Go ahead.
Is it Shana?
Hold on, let me check it out for you. Month. Yep. That's right, that boy been studying, man. That brother right there been studying. Shana in the Hebrew is year. Shana.
Shana.
Yep. Baha Shana, Ma'ah Shalashim Shabbai. And you gotta put Shabbai, you got Sabai up there.
Okay.
Why am I saying Ha Shana? Lamaya?
The year.
The year. The year. Ha Shana, Ma'ah Shalashim Shabbai. The year 137.
So I circle that.
Go ahead.
What did you say year it was again?
Or I can say Ma'ah Shalashim. It's Shalashim. You got Shalashim. Yeah, it's Shalashim. Yom. And it's Shabbai for number 7. Shabbai. Yep. Is it? Yep, there you go. But you make it look like an eye a little bit more. So then, I mean, just to make it better. Shabbai. And you can take the I out of Shabbai too. You don't have to put the I and the A behind the B. Yeah, it's because it's Shabbai. I mean,
Kind of concept.
Is that?
so now I'm saying in the year 137, or in the 137th year. So I would say, Bama Shalashim Shabbai Hashana, or Shana. Or I would say, Baha Ma'ah Shalashim Shabbai Shana. In the year, in the 137th year. That's actually what it's saying. In the 137th year. So in this Ba, the is Ha, 100 is Ma'ah, 30 Shalashim, and 7 is Shabbai. So Baha Ma'ah Shalashim Shabbai Shana. You got Shana, it's Shana.
Kind of concept.
137th year. This nasty bastard ruled over Greece. Progenitors, his fathers. So somebody let me know how you would say in the 137th year. How would you say that, Malaki?
In the 137th year.
Yeah. Yep. You got the mic. Let me, can I see that mark? I'll make it easier for y'all. Right, since we got it going this way. I would just put in this Ba, which is this right here. And then the, which is Ha, which is this right here. So Baha, go. I ain't gonna give it to you. Go ahead. Come on.
So Baha, Shana Maha.
Nope. Baha. You saying in the? Oh yeah. Okay. I see what you saying. Go ahead. You got it. That was too loud.
Baha, Shana Ma'a Shalayim Shabbat. Shabbat.
Okay, I didn't even notice that. It's supposed to be shalash. Shalashim. Yep, you got shalayim. It's shalashim. So what you were saying was correct. Baha ma'a shalashim shabai. Okay, shabai shana. That's a tongue twister for you. I mean, but we getting used to it. It is our language. We getting used to it. Baha ma'a shalashim shabai shana. In the 137th year. Baha ma'a shalashim shabai shana. In the 137th year. I'm gonna make my daughter say that like 2 times straight and she get in trouble, boy. Look. Let him go ahead. Go ahead. This is how you say it. He's getting a whooping, man. I mean, look, I don't even think we can say that on air anymore, how the white man treats us. You do anything to your own children that's legal. Well, shit, I mean, they act like it ain't legal no more. Meanwhile, the white man reap and pillage everything. Let's get back to it. So read on, somebody. Read where you was at.
Was it verse 11, sir? Yes, that's verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us.
So wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Read that one again. We can't just skip over that. This is the problem. Go ahead.
Verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men.
Who?
Wicked men.
TDJ, who?
Wicked men.
Ruffalo Dollar, who?
Wicked men.
Eddie Long, who?
Wicked men.
Michael King, known as Martin Luther King.
Wicked men.
Wicked men. Did I miss somebody? I say Jesse Jackson.
Wicked men.
Thank you. Jesse Jackson. Wicked men. Shalom, sis. I said shalom before, though, but I think you were just coming in. So, read on.
God. Who persuaded many?
Who did what?
Who persuaded many?
Who did what?
Persuaded many.
Persuasion. Go ahead.
Saying, and make a covenant with the heathen.
He said, let us go and make a covenant, make an agreement with the heathen. Go ahead.
That are round about us.
That are round about us. Go ahead.
And since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
Ooh, wait a minute. He said, since we departed, since we ain't been joined to the heathen, we've been in sorrow. We've been in sadness. We had much sorrow. Now, let's get it. All right. I'm going to turn the camera back to the screen for Facebook. Turn it to the TV screen. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Blue Letter Bible. Let's look up the word much sorrow. This is what these wicked I want to call them bastards so bad. Wicked bastards, they deserve it. They deserve it, man. This is what these wicked bastards of our people said because we wasn't joined to the heathen. They said we were in much sorrow. I don't think they knew what the hell they were saying. Matter of fact, they did know what they were saying. Like, man, come on, man. I can't even get it out. Like, for us to say, since we ain't got a chance to hug and kiss on a white man and the Chinese man and smell all the feet of the Africans, that's like, come on, man. So you telling me we can't stand on our own. We gonna be sad for us not to sit next to an African or a white man. We just gonna be in utter hell. Oh man, like that's ridiculous, man. And really, it's because of what? It's because of the Michael Kings out there. All they really wanted was a little bit of that white meat.
Right.
That's all they really wanted. They wanted some old white meat. Some white, some Laban Korban. Some white vagina, man, is what they want. Nasty, boy. Ooh, I don't even know. Look, they make my skin crawl to say that in the Hebrew, man. That's really what they wanted. Just a little bit of tender love and care from some nasty, light-skinned white girl, man. They can sleep, look, they're the hell with bed bugs, they want head bugs. They kissing on a white man, a white woman, rubbing his head all up on her, getting lights off in his own damn head. Disgusting, man. That's really what they wanted. They wanted a little piece of that white meat. The grass is greener on the white side, huh? I guess so. Listen, man, the calling number is 515-605-9379. Okay, Robo 2, you typing a lot over there, all right? And by and gag, we don't go back and forth. It ain't that type of class. That Robo 2, if you want to talk, we just cut him off. I cut him off now if you ask me. Jason Lockett, so I cut him off. I'll just cut his ass off. But we don't go back and forth and argue with him. I mean, listen, he can't prove, if he want to go off science, the hell with science. The white man say he can't prove his science. He tells you that. The white man say, this ain't 100% true. I can't date rocks because I don't know how to date a damn rock. I just look at it and I guess, I say, this rock right here is 7,000 years old because I think this right here rock is 7,000 years old. So the rock that I think is 7,000 years old, when I get another rock that looks like it, I just say that that's 7,000 years old too. But it cannot be 7,000 years old because I don't really know how the hell long it's been here ever. But that's my estimated guess. And then black people eat it up like a sucker. Maybe the grass is green on the white side. Is it? I mean, shit, is it? I don't know. But I know who does know. Jesse Jackson, Michael King, they know. Go ahead, sir.
It's pale.
oh, it ain't green on the white side. It's just pale. They like pale grass, huh? But Salak, if you want me to cut him off, I'll just cut him off, all right? But man, don't worry about trying to prove nothing to RoboCop, all right? So now, I'm gonna turn this screen. Hold on, let me get this up here. Let me share it for y'all. Well, I can leave it like this. Let me see. Let me check it out. I can leave it like this for YouTube. I might just do it like this for YouTube. I'm not sure how it'll come out, but y'all let me know. We gonna go to the Blue Letter Bible. I like to go to the Blue Letter Bible first, just because it's normally right there on my phone, and I gotta go to 2letterlookup.com on my phone. But so I just usually go to the Blue Letter Bible. Now I look up the word. I just look up sorrow. Right? Sorrow. See, I ain't sure if I spelled that right, but I'm pretty sure they'll let me know if I did. All right, sorrow. And this is probably one of the main reasons why I like to do it, because I get to go through the scriptures and get the exact context. Context is key, and it's true. Because you got to know if you are saying the right thing. Or else we'd be talking like the Chinese man, trying to speak English. Or imagine thinking like a white person trying to adapt to black culture that was a pure hillbilly before he ever met a black person. I never met a black man ever. They don't even know what rap music is. Straight out of Hillbilly Hill. And he trying to figure out what you saying. You say, where my dogs at? I mean, what's up, my nigger? He like, do you own black people? Do you own niggers? My grandfather owned some niggers too. He don't know what you said. All right, so I like to get the context. So let me see. Until the woman said, oh, okay, this is a good one right here. This one he said, when the Lord said to the woman, I will multiply thy sorrow. So this is a good context. You can't go wrong with this one. You know what it means. So let's go. Tap on the tools to the interlinear. It's the wrong thing. Time to do it. Oh, all right, they got it for me. Interlinear. And let's see which word is sorrow. Go down. Let me see. The white man, he makes me laugh so much sometimes. but they also make me angry as hell, man. And to the point I just be wanting to slap the hell out of some white people. Now nobody do that. I'm just saying. This right here makes me mad. What the hell is this? Somebody read this. Read this for me, sis. Can you read this? This word right here. It's the every time I see words like this, I just like that's it's the so it gotta be that. Don't worry about this. You don't gotta read that. Can you read the Hebrew for me?
Not in the
This Hebrew. It is Assyrian. Oh, you can't read it in the Assyrian. Oh, sound Christ. Go ahead, sir.
It's the same thing as that. That's the pronunciation.
Okay, this is not a pronunciation. This is, but
that's an E, right? But they say that's an E, right?
No, that's an I.
I know, but that's how they say it. Like they say,
it's cool. No, I don't want to know their translation if I could. I don't give a damn. So I don't care.
right.
To me, it's just Navishnika, and I just leave it there. But I'm talking about the actual Hebrew. If I could, go ahead.
Can I pronounce it, sir?
Go ahead. Yeah, you can pronounce it.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K. Hosanna Christ. Give the brother a hand. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. All right, now let's click it. This is why I like to do this. We click on it. Let me show y'all. This is number 6093. Remember, I was telling you earlier the Bible concordance, the 2-letter lookup, and the blue letter Bible. Now, each one has a Bible concordance in it. I.S.U.P.K. is the root word. Is the etymology is the root word. All right, I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K. or I.S.U.P.K. Or it could be I.S.U.P.K. depending on the pronunciation. All right. Now, okay, here we go right here. This is why I like the blue letter Bible as well as the concordance. It says King James, hold on, let me make this bigger. Says, hold on, let me just make it a little bit bigger. I'll just move the screen with it. All right, says the King James translates Strong's H6093 in the following manner: sorrow twice and toil once. All right. Now, seeing that it's used twice as sorrow, sometimes, and remember I told you this class, I'm going to show you how to go through and find the words. Sometimes I may go back and say, all right, well, let me find something that might have been used more than twice. But this could have been a main actual root for it, because sometimes, depending on our context, they may use a different word in replacement, I guess I could say, of the word sorrow. All right. Here goes again. In sorrow shalt thou, in sorrow, right here, shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. And he was talking to Adam. All right. Now sometimes I may go to a different book just to see if there's a different word. Go ahead, sir.
What was he saying about that? You know?
Khan, he was saying when Adam and Eve sinned in the garden, he was saying like you're gonna have to work hard all the days of your life. Like you gotta till the ground and in sorrow. I would work for the white man. But if I could, I want to stay on this topic. If I could. All right. Now the people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold of the inhabitants of Palestine. Right. Let's see what this sorrow means. Let's get this sorrow right here. Hold on, did I click it right? I did something wrong. All right, let's get it. Let's see what they got for sorrow in this context. This one is Khayal. If y'all can see it on the screen. Yeah, you know, the white man, he's bad. Khayal. All right, now let's see if this one is used as sorrow. Now, in terms of context, once you go through a few of them, you get to see which context they actually used it in. And you'll know which one is the right one. This one, all right, so this one is, King James says, King James Version, Strong's H2427, the following manner: pain 3 times, pain 2 times, and sorrow 2 times. So use the same amount of times as the other sorrow. All right. Now, what I also like to do, just to go through it real quick, I want to show you how to, you know what I mean, cipher through the words to know which is the right word. You may have to name a person or something like that. You want to name your children. I mean, you cipher through the words. Now, the Blue Letter Bible, and just because it's used one way a lot of times, you got to know what's the main word for it. Go ahead.
How do you make like a word you just find into find a word in the Bible or something and just kind of make it into because the Bible's in Hebrew also.
Right.
So how do you actually like say you find ruby or something, right?
Right.
You know the scripture about ruby.
Right.
So if you find that, how do you like not even that word? How do you just make a word into a feminine sound? As far
Okay,
as
you will put. Go ahead.
That use someone's name as an example. Like there's a sister named whose name is River.
Right.
Right, but it's the life. She would be how did they, you know, how is it?
Oh, how do you make something into a female form?
Yeah.
You put a ha at the end, or a wa, depending on if it's like plural, or I mean, depending on the context, put a ha at the end, or wa. Or if you're saying daughter of this, you put ba. I mean, or banaf. I mean, but okay, banaf wouldn't go at the end. It would be wa or ha. It would mainly be a ha at the end. All right, or ba at the end. I like to say like a daughter of. I mean, you use that for daughter of this, or I mean, but ha is how you turn something feminine. You put a ha at the end. So now back to what we were saying, right? Now, if I wanted to name somebody sorrow, well, I'll show you at the end. All right. So let's type in sorrow. This is the Blue Letter Bible. I mean, it's the 2letterlookup.com. Y'all can see 2letterlookup.com. I'm gonna type in the word sorrow. Now, if I wanted to, I can go to the bigger box and type in the characters. Remember, what was the first one? I could go to, this one is da. Where's ka? Oh, no, that was, so I'm getting rusty. That was ka. Ka, I put the kaya for kayal, right? Or sometimes I make and get away with putting the whole word. I put kayal and see what comes up. An army, a throw, force, wealth, virtue. An entrenchment. Now these are different words, right? That comes up with it. I'll start with the ka, the ya, and the la. That's how you use the 2-letter lookup. You can actually put in how I put ka, ya, la. It'll give you the words that come up with ka, ya, la. Or all the words that start with ka, ya, la. Like how you got ka, ya, lun, ka, ya, la. Different words like that. But now, if I don't know what it is, say I don't know the Hebrew word, but I'm actually looking for the meaning. And say I didn't know about the Blue Letter Bible either. I would just come here, I would type in sorrow for what it means. Because up here it says what it starts with. Down here it says what it means. type in sorrow. They give me all the words that have something to do with sorrow. This one right here is aboya. And no, I'm not looking at this right here, what the white man has. I'm not looking at a ball that, I'm looking at this, a ball, yeah, and seeing how it sounds. Abba wa ya, but I know Abba would mean father. So I'm thinking ba wa ya, meaning not the Abba in the father sense, but actually how to pronounce it. So Abba wa ya, I'm like, I don't know how that sounds. Then I'll say, okay, a ball, because I know a ball, anything connected with the wa is like a oh sound. Like a ball, yeah. A ball, yeah. All right. Now, let's keep going. Let's see what other words we can find. This one is anaya, meaning groaning. Let's see if we can find a word that we first saw. See if we can find the first word that was forget what it was. I-tazab. I-tazabawan, for sorrow, right?
Right.
Darkness, misery, destruction, grief. Now I'm just reading all the words up here, like affliction, things like that. I mean, I'm reading what they say, but I'm also looking at this right here, the actual Hebrew. As I go down, like if I'm looking for a specific word, if I know what the Hebrew word is, like if I'm looking for I-tazab, I would be looking right here. For the actual meaning, which one means it. Okay, here we go. We got mataza, taza ba. Taza ba. Without the ma, it would be taza ba. Taza ba, which is the one we seen as well. For sorrow, that was the first one. That was the first word. Meaning what? Meaning place of pain, place of grief, sorrow. All right. This is aimal, toil, wearing, effect, worry, of mind, toiling, labor, sorrowful. All right. So I would use which one means sorrow. I-tazab, which is the root word, which means pain, hurt, sorrow, labor, hardship, hurt, offense, toil, hardship, vessel, creation, object. This is I-tazab. This is 6089, the actual root word. Then they got I-tazab again, meaning pain, sorrow. So I would say, okay, this one actually means sorrow. Sorrow was in damn near every definition. Pain, sorrow was in every definition, and it kept having the root word. And this is the actual word that we saw in Genesis right here. I-tazabawan. Pain, labor, hardship, sorrow, toil, sorrow. All right. So that's how I would figure it out. And then as you can see, I-tazabah, which is, oh, okay, this is the perfect example. So here you go, kababah. You can see this right here, right? I-tazab. I don't know if I can make it any bigger, but it's right here. Let me bring it back over. Yeah, no sweat. I'm wearing glasses right now. I-tazabah, right? I wanted to name it a woman sorrowful or sorrow. Like say, this is a bad example, but say when brothers in the world have babies with women they don't want, but that they don't really want to, you know, go more than a one night stand with, and they got the child, and now they mad, so they named the baby Sorrow. Or to say the woman did that because of the father, she got pregnant and hated me for the rest of her life, and hated the child, she would name the child Sorrow. If it was a woman, she would name it I.S.U.P.K, because this is the feminine now, right here. This is the actual root word I.S.U.P.K, and she would name the child I.S.U.P, meaning sorrow or sorrowful for a woman or female. Go ahead.
So, like, do people actually do that?
I mean, no, I don't think they would nowadays. They might.
I'm just
But
saying back then in general.
I mean, back then, I'm guessing they would. I looked up, forgot what I looked up, but it was some woman, it was, it was Leah. It was one of our grandmother's names. And it was like, like weary. Like weary. And then I thought about how Jacob wanted Rachel, wanted Raquel, and ended up getting Leah. And he was like, man, what have you done for me? I mean, what have you done? I forget, I'm paraphrasing. But basically, like, damn, you gave me the older daughter instead of the one I actually worked for. I mean, so, and her name meant weary. But, you know, I was just looking that up. That was just an example. But I don't know. They might, maybe back in those times. I mean, we did with Esau. Look at Esau's name, the white man's name. I mean, come on. He lived up to that name. It was more so the spirit of it. I mean, what they would name the child after. Just like how we give people Hebrew names today. Okay, the Most High gives it to them. It's the Lord giving you the Hebrew name. But when a priest give you that name from the Lord, it's because that's the spirit you have. Go ahead, sir.
Well, yeah, just like Adam, just like Moses. A lot of people had lots of names. Like you were saying, like it means like names do mean like today's it's the same almost as the same, and because you lit as that name,
Yeah.
You really think about it, and you got a name right in the world. You really live like that name. You do.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. Let me go back to the 2-letter lookup. I just want to check out YouTube real quick. Let me check out Facebook before we get back into it. All right, Most High Christ. So now, we found sorrow, right? Now let's find much, because it said much sorrow. So let's see if we can find much sorrow. Let's see if I type in here, let's see if I can get much or great sorrow. I'm going to type in much. Kind of like a white man named Noted Much. What's up, Muchy? Much. So I don't, I'll be joking a lot, man. So let me just stop. Let me get back to the class. But it do sound like a white man named Much, like a bald white man. You know what I mean? Work at a damn construction job or something. Go ahead, somebody else.
Some kind of Duchess.
Playing like you're a Dutch man. Good. All right, let me see. Much. Let me see. Much. Let me see what comes up with much. We gonna get the context. Nah, I'm straight. What? Let me see. As far as much money it is worth. Okay, let me see. All right, let's get Genesis 26:16. This breakdown. This one right here. And Abimelech said to Isaac, "Go from us, for thou art much greater than we." All right, that's the perfect context to use, seeing that it was in much sorrow, much sorrow, a lot of sorrows. Let's get this context right here. All right, and yes, Sister Cassandra, we going through First Maccabees. I want to pull a couple words from First Maccabees, just because of the feast of dedication. All right. Now, if I could have somebody erase the board, okay, officer, now the crown wanted to erase the board. Most High Christ. That's Sorrel was the wild. Oh, the sister want to take a picture? Not today. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, let's go. Now, let's find much sorrow. Much much. Okay, this one is not. What in the hell? Sometimes this one I like to use the Blue Letter Bible sometimes, man, because I get stuff like this. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I don't even know why would they even put this. Because they had no, I don't know what the white man thinks.
Everybody got it?
All right, let's see if we can get it.
You want to erase it now?
Yeah, kind of, you got it. Much. Now let's see what it says. Hold on, we just had it. I don't know what happened. All right, okay, this is not it. Hold on, give me this one right here. Because remember, they said they was in much sorrow since they separated from the white man. You can read on, I.S.U.P.K. They said they was in much sorrow since they separated from white Jesus, man. Good night. From the white society, they was in much sorrow. Go ahead, somebody else.
Verse 12. So this device pleased them well. Verse 13. The assertion of the people was so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen.
So they went to this king to get license to do after the ordinance of the heathens, meaning the laws and the decrees of the heathens. Now this much right here is my odd, and this is what it translates as in the King James translation, in the Bible concordance, King James Bible concordance. Says the King James Version translates Strong's H33966 in the following manner. Very, this is how you know it means much. Very, greatly, which is the context we need. We need very, we need greatly. We need sore, which is the same thing. Much sorrow, sore sorrow. Exceeding, 18 times. Great, 12 times. Exceedingly, much, 10 times. That's a good amount of times, but to be used as much. And is in the right context, like exceeding sorrow, exceedingly, diligently, good, might, mightily, miscellaneous, 17 times. All right, but my eye. So you can write this on the board. Officer Yanaquan, sir, if you want to, since you up. Go ahead, sis. Huh? Oh, you got a question? Go ahead.
So, in someone, you said that someone will get a name, right, based upon like the word. So, in your name being, so your name, is it possible that your name can be the opposite of what you are?
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a good name for you because that ain't you. Who you are. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I wouldn't name a white baby Chocolate. You know what I mean? It was just, that was a bad name. I might have been drunk that night when I named it. I mean, it was just a bad name. It's not a good name for that person. Go ahead.
First of all, okay, I still don't fully understand the name.
Okay, what does your name mean?
It's supposed to be daughter of grace, but I was given.
Go ahead. So, daughter of grace. Go ahead.
I was told one thing I married the cow part or the cow part means like death. So I know that to be, I don't know, like, it's kind
of, that don't mean that it's not what your name means, because I can show you that okay, look at this up here. These is different. This right here, word is my eye. I'm glad the sister said like she said, she figured out that one part of your name means death, right?
Death.
Like death.
Death,
like in death.
Yeah.
Right. Now you see this word my eye, right? This word my eye, if you look right here, look how many different things it means. Or I can say it's used as diligently. Much or diligently, they ain't exactly the same. Diligently, much. Because I can say much diligence. I mean, so it ain't exactly the same. This one it means might or mighty. mightily. And then miscellaneous, meaning this miscellaneous right here, meaning used in different places for different slang words, I guess you could say, for a better understanding. So one part of your name that you said might mean debt, may mean debt one way, and it may mean daughter, it may mean grace another way. I mean, in a different context, or in a different sense, may mean something different. Just like now hold on, just like this. It's like my eye. My eye, which I typed it in, y'all. I was cheating, but y'all see me up here. But y'all got a chance to see it. I was just going through the 2-letter lookup, looking for the word that we found, right? Now it's right here. Now this is a wad. A wad meaning much or exceedingly, right? It's like a wad. It was like, I guess you could say, let me see, go back. This is, and I'm telling myself to go back. Good night, I need to stop. All right, meaning this is the adjective awad, but the ma'ad meaning in sorrow, or meaning much. So like it, but you see, there's a bunch of, I looked up much and it gave me all these different words, and each one of these different words means different things. La means not or no, not or no. All right, hold on. Now, just so you can see, I typed in much, but it's giving me all these different words right here. Meaning all of these different words at one time can be used as much, or very, or whatever we're trying to get the word to see. As you can see, it's giving me these words, but these words also mean different things. Like each one of them means something. I mean, like each word actually means something. Like Kal, Kal means all. Kaya is 4. That's Ka. That's Kabayat. Kabayar. This is Kabad. But the word we actually was looking for is this word right here, ma'ad, meaning much. So what, it may mean something else. Like it may can be used as something else, like debt, or owe something, or you give grace for what? For somebody's debts. It just depends on what it is. Go ahead, sir.
So again, if I could, you said this one means much.
Yeah, ma'ad means much. You had something to say, somebody else?
Yeah, like we were saying about the word depths. Like you say, her name like had depths in it.
Yeah,
like depths can mean kawal too, right?
I believe so. I gotta go back and look at the words. Oh, that's why she was saying. That's why she was saying her name is Kawabab. So Kawab meaning debt. She's thinking that's what it means. Well, really, that's not the context. It's not even that same way. It's not that context. Kawab is debts. Kawabab is like okay, I mean like daughter of debt. Which is the same thing if you think about it, daughter of grace. It's like your debt, you get grace, for your debts. Daughter of grace, but it just depends on the context. It depends on the context how it is. How can I say? Because the Bible, Hebrew is slang. Go ahead, sis, you want to say something else?
No, we would pull up more brief.
So you want to look up Greece? All right, not right now, sis, all right, because we're in the middle of the class. But you can, I can show you, I'm showing you how to look it up. If you want to look it up on your own, you can just go 2-letter look up, or you can go in the Bible. Go to the blue-letter Bible and look up scriptures where they used it that way. This is why I go to the Bible. I'm going for the biblical definition. Now, a lot of y'all may not know this, right? A lot of people may not know this. The white man, his modern Hebrew is not biblical Hebrew. we know that they use the Yis and the Visnica and all that, but I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about how he says his Hebrew, how he forms his sentences in Hebrew. It's not biblical how we say it, because me and the white man talk two different ways. I have a slang, even the white man uses a form of slang, but it's a corny and whack, and it don't really, it means it's white slang. You know what I mean? Like they cracker words, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Or it's white man slang. It's like everybody got a form of slang. We all substitute words for other words to get a meaning out of it. Now nobody's is better than Israel. Ye are the salt of the earth. You know what I mean? But in a sense, they do the same thing too. They substitute words and things like that. I mean, it's normal, but of course we do ours better. All right. So now, what I want to do is I want to get these words up on the board. I want to get much sorrow. If I can get hey, Yana Kwan, come up.
Okay.
Are you coming up? Most high in Christ. If I can get my eye. What was the other one? Itazaban.
So what?
My eye. Itazaban. They said.
You said my ad.
Yep. My eye.
My ad.
My eye. Itazaban.
Okay, I saw from this one.
They saying it was in much sorrow since they ain't been joined to the white man, to the Yawanyam, since they ain't been joined to the Greeks, to the Grecians. I mean to the Greeks, and they've been in much sorrow. Go ahead, sis.
And when you get married, can your husband like change your name?
No, your husband. Okay, he can nickname you whatever nickname he wants to name you, but he wouldn't. As far as your Hebrew name, that's something different. He wouldn't change your actual Hebrew name. Now, that's something that you're asking about. You can like go to counsel or talk to your husband. We can nickname you. I gave all my red nicknames. I mean, but I wouldn't change their name given from the Most High. I mean, that's the name from the Lord. I can give you another nickname if I want to say you beautiful something, or you sorrowful. I might not tell you that's what it is. I might not tell you that's your name, but you I would say, I would say that he's sorrowful, bro. I mean, he's the one that makes me have much sorrow. I would say my eye Tazabah. My eye Tazabah. But there would be no need for that. I mean, he can give you whatever nickname he want to give you. He's your man. You gave him nicknames. I'm pretty sure he got some nickname for that man too. So this is a nickname for you.
So, okay, I was talking about Hebrew names.
Okay,
Can you add on to your name or something?
he can do whatever the hell is your man. I mean, it wouldn't be a name given from the Most High. I mean, the Most High gives you a name. Go ahead, sis.
Last question. I just still don't know what my name means. Like,
You just told me what your name means.
No, because saying daughter of grace, that does not give me the actual meaning of what daughter of grace means. There's so many different ways that you can put it. Where other people
I'm telling you for context of a word.
You know,
I'm saying for context of words, like what your name means. You don't understand daughter of grace? Let me ask you this, Cowboy Bob, right? When you got your Hebrew name, what did the captain or the person when he anointed you, what did they say when they gave you the name? Because they told me with my name and they said you were this type of brother. So go ahead, let me know what they said.
I was here. First, I was really, really deep around that time. So I could understand it being deaf. But I don't understand what my name means. But what happened was, I was told when I came up that my name is no longer going to be my slave name. This is going to be my name. This is the Hebrew meaning of it. And this is how you say it. You know, and that I'm a, like something about I'm a really good sister, something who took care of people before, like took care of homeless people, things like that. Like that was, I'm serious.
But you don't feel like that's you. Why not?
No, I just don't feel like it's like, oh, you're graceful. I feel like it's like your death type of thing. Because I was equal
Okay,
at that time.
that's the demon. That's the demon telling you, you ain't no daughter of grace. You an evil bitch. That's the demon saying that. You do know that, right? Why would a demon ever say, yeah, you know what, you really fit that name, that graceful woman that took care of people in old folks' homes and they like to cook for the high holy days? That's you. Demon, how you gonna kill yourself up for that? The demon job is to say, no, you that bitch that you used to be. You don't remember the broad that was like such and such and such and such? The one that was a monster, you don't remember you? That's the demon job, and really, that ain't you. And who gives a damn what you think it is? The Lord said that you the graceful woman. So that's what really
I
matters.
never knew exactly what the grace part meant.
Well, the Most High made you, so He knows who you is. And that sounds a little Christian, but that's the truth. The Most High is the one that named you like that, so that's why you have to have that name. That's the one that the Lord said you are. All right, but let's get back to it. Go ahead, so is it on? Go ahead.
Yeah, the topic. Maybe it's like she's a graceful person. Like, she's a grateful person what she did,
Right, but she don't she was saying something. She would that's what I was trying to tell her, what you was just saying, sir. So I was trying to tell her. But let's get back into the class, all right? And just so everybody out there on Facebook and YouTube and then the I.S.U.P.K, even outside the U.P.K, the Lord gives you these names. It's not men giving you a name that you can be mad at. Like when I heard my name was Mariah, I said, well, what the hell is that? I thought my name was gonna mean, my name means razor. But I see why it's razor now, because now I'm like, okay, all right, I am sharp. I'm starting to see it. At first I didn't see it. I'm like, all right, I'll just go with it. I'm in the truth now, I'm with it. But hold on, so if I could, but I thought my name was gonna be like the mighty warrior of all. I mean, the greatest masculine man ever. I was expecting some long name. I mean, with the like when I say it, like, oh, he's that. But I didn't understand that that's what the Lord said I was. That's what the Lord made me to be. Or else my ass wouldn't be in the truth. I would be another Mariah doing the things that Mariah has to do. I mean, right. And I didn't personally think that was my name at first, and then I grew into it. Like, and just so y'all know, y'all don't get the name, y'all grew into your name. It's just like, all right, that's what the Lord says you are. That's the spirit you have. And the more you're in the truth, the more you take hold on being in the truth and serving the Lord, that's who you're going to be. And that's who the Lord says you are. It's kind of what concert, my eye. Go ahead, sis.
I understand what you're saying, but my thing is I was just trying to understand that I never actually knew what the grace part meant, because I was getting mixed up with the Hebrew, with the God part. Once I got married, it's not like, oh, it's just a demon. That's why I'm getting frustrated, because I didn't know. It's not like, oh,
okay, but
I just have to.
Right, but this is what I was trying to tell you. If you don't think that your name is what it is a demon trying to tell you that it's not. Christ had demons. Christ had demons. I mean, Christ had demons. You gotta still keep your composure, but Christ had demons. And remember, the demon tried to get Christ to jump the hell off a goddamn cliff. Like, that was a major demon to say, kill yourself. I mean, like, still you gotta, I mean, hold your composure. Yeah, right. But you know your brother don't mean it that way. Just, I mean, well, that's something that you have to take to counsel, all right? But listen, let's get back into the class because we got some questions on Facebook. Jalaki, sir. Come on, I mean, hey, you can write on the board if I could. The other part to it, if I could, is I, Taza, but one. All right, so we got some questions. We got a question on Facebook, on YouTube. I gotta check the Facebook. Matter of fact, let me check see if you got any questions. All right, you got one on Facebook.
So you said I, Taza?
I, Taza, but one.
Okay.
I ties up a 1.
Oh, you said I.
All right, so let me get the YouTube one. So she said, if I may, are we breaking down any scriptures or not? Oh, yeah, all right, I answered that one. And a brother said, where can I go to study these Hebrew words? You can type into Marah, UPK at gmail.com, MARAH, UPK at gmail.com. You can get a list of words. We're working on some more words. I'm working with Captain Magabah, but these are the words that the school has had since goddamn forever. I mean, and then you can get a list of the 100 most common verbs and an alphabet sheet. You just type in MariahUPK at gmail.com. Let me know if you need a list of words or the alphabet sheet or the 100 most common verbs. Now, Sister Shanisha, she said, like how you say wait in Hebrew? I'm not sure if I got that right. You say how you say wait in Hebrew. We can get that. I think I actually got it in here. Just give me 1 second. I want to let the brother read on because it's 8:39. I ties up a 1. Go ahead.
Oh, she said wait.
Yeah.
I think her car can mean wait too, sir. I understand.
Nah, I is not wait. Now, wait is ka. It's ka is wait. Ka. Alright. Ka is how you say wait in Hebrew. It's ka. Meaning the ka, like ha-ka and the ka. It's ka and then a regular ka. 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 That's how you say wait in Hebrew. Yeah, I put the Y in between the ba and the na. If I could. I ties up a 1. So they said much sorrow. Now, let me find this other word for you. Now, keep on reading. You can drop down to verse 14. Go ahead.
I was close to it, right, sir?
You said haka.
I was about that kuka.
Yeah, it was kuka. But you gotta remember in the Hebrew, that's 2 different words. Now the pronunciation you was definitely close to it on how it sounds. I mean, that was definitely close. That was pretty good too. So drop down to Maccabees chapter 1, verse 14.
Verse 14.
No, you go ahead, somebody. You got it. Malachi, let me get 1 Maccabees 20 and 32.
First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem.
At where?
At Jerusalem.
At who?
Jerusalem.
Yerushalayim in the Hebrew. Once the brother finished putting that up off Sayana Kwan, once he's finished putting that up, we're going to get Jerusalem in the Hebrew. Go ahead. So they built a place in Jerusalem. Go ahead. Now remember, these are damn devils. Go ahead.
Of the heathen.
According to the customs of the heathen. Now, now this is after they joined us to these nasty bastards, man. After the wicked men went out of Israel, trading as usual, traitors, cowards. I mean, went and sold us off. Not, I don't want to say sold us, because then some Egyptology might say, see, Israelites sold each other. Not that, so talking about sellouts, like cowards and traitors. I mean, joined us to the heathen. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Verse 15. And made themselves uncircumcised.
And made themselves what?
Uncircumcised.
Yeah, what?
And made themselves uncircumcised.
Go ahead.
And forsook the holy covenant.
And they forsook the holy covenant, man. Let's get the word forsake. And then we're going to get holy covenant. Go ahead.
So, sir, I always wonder, what's the Hebrew word for heathen, sir?
But we're going to get that too. You already know. That's on the list. We're going to get heathen. Man, look, it's so much. evil in man, with our leaders. It's ridiculous. They love some heathens, man. They love them. I'm talking about, oh man, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. All right, but let's get this word right here. Let's get forsake. If I could, Salaki, if I can have my Malaki come up. The water, sir.
What does it mean?
It means much sorrow, which you just put up there on the board. It means much sorrow.
Okay, so I'll put this much.
Yeah, that's sorrow. I number one is sorrow. No, that's sorrow. That's sorrow.
Oh, this part is sorrow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See it clearly on YouTube and on Facebook. I may need to move it over. Let's move this camera over real quick.
Facebook is sorrow.
SORROW. As a matter of fact, let me see. I don't know. Let me see how YouTube, how Facebook looks. All right. Real quick off the phone. I want to see if I can see it on my phone. Okay, I can see that. That's pretty wild. We need it. Y'all let me know if y'all can't see it, man. All right, so Malaki, man, if you come up, you want to say Yanakwana, man, right? They said there, my I Taza one. Much sorrow because they couldn't love the heathen, which is where we're gonna get after this phrase right here. If you could put up Jerusalem, right? Jerusalem. And I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna find forsake for y'all. So we can because we going close to the time. And I'm going back to the Lord's Prayer. We didn't get the last few parts of the Lord's Prayer, the last few words. We can't leave it undone. But we in the observance, Hanukkah, so I wanted to get this right here. All right, so Jerusalem. And it's a prayer in Hanukkah. I'm going to break that down too. Lord willing, all right? Okay. Jerusalem, Yahweh Shalom. Yahweh Shalom. That's how you say Jerusalem. Yahweh Shalom. You know what I mean? Yahweh, raw Shalom. No, you got it, Malaki. I'm saying it so YouTube and Facebook can hear. Yahweh Shalom. I mean, Arabs see with all that extra emphasis on it because I know like that there's a lot of like Arabs, man, they be doing a lot of that different Arabic bull crap, trying to make their words different. But it's Yahweh Shalom. Go ahead.
It was like I was saying, right? We didn't never talk like, regular English, but we had an accent.
Right.
Speaking, you know what I'm saying? We didn't speak it like, we speak like this is an English accent. We speaking,
Right, but it's still not an Arab type of accent.
But Hebrew, if I could, that's why Hebrew was the first tongue. Then it was Arabic because they, they copy off of us.
Well, it was all the other languages after Hebrew, not just Arabic. Arabic is like a breakdown of with the Arabs and all the rest of the Muhammad's, all the rest of the Ismail people. But let's stay on the class. I was letting them know that there's no Arab accent on it. So just in case, like you hear how the Muslims they be trying to put all that extra. No, it's Yerushalayim. I mean, the word, the letters is exactly how it is. Yah, Ra, Shalom. The Ra is no extra. No, I can't even do it, but none of that that you be hearing Muslims, I'm me and all that stupid. We don't do none of that. It's Yah, Ra, Shalom. I mean, it's like if I could. So you can go ahead, but we can short on time. I'm trying to. So now, Yerushalayim is how you say Jerusalem in the Hebrew. Yerushalayim. Now, let's get let's get this right here. I want you to read what you just read, Tamayo. Read the verse you just read.
Verse 13. The certain of the people were so forward herein.
So certain of our people, we were so forward. Like we wanted to go with this thing. So go ahead.
Oh, God. That they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen.
Meaning they wanted this thing so bad, to be joined to these heathens, man. They wanted it so bad. They were so forward. It was in their mind. Go ahead. That they went to the goddamn white king. No wonder why they said we have no king but Caesar 100-something years later, hundreds of years later, man. Because and Christ said he always resists the Holy Spirit. That was probably the same Pharisees and Sadducees, man. Same spirits of the cats when Christ came, man. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 15. They made themselves uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised, go ahead.
And forsook the holy covenant.
And forsook what?
The holy covenant.
And forsook the holy covenant. This is what I want right here. I want covenant, man. We're going to get holy covenant. So, Malakia, you can erase that. Let's get covenant. Let's get holy covenant. Go ahead.
Holy is Qadash, right, sir?
And right. Holy is Qadash. And let's get the covenant. Holy covenant. All right. All right. So we're going to look it up on a Blue Letter Bible. My brother's putting the Qadash up there. I'm going to look it up in the 2-letter lookup. Spin the camera around real quick. To the screen, give me 1 second. Now, we know that they like the Greeks, right? So we got the word Greeks. We know Jerusalem. We had to get that because that was, especially what's going on with Donald Trump, how he made the capital of Israel, Jerusalem, which it was, of course, already. But he made it for the white man, so now the white man can say, this is the capital of our land, Israel, Jerusalem. Just like how when the real Jews had it, it was the capital of the land. He's a bastard. Don't even worry about it, all right? Now let's get holy covenant. You know Qadash is holy, right? So now let's get the covenant. We go to the Blue Letter Bible. You're going to get the word covenant. He said, I will establish my covenant between me and thee. Oh man, I did something wrong again. Hold up, press the wrong button. Let's lock it. Here we go. Yep. My covenant. All right. So we're going to get the word covenant. Wait a minute. What's going on? All right. Here we go. And I believe this is from the one that he told Noah. When he said, yep, thou shalt come into the ark. It's the covenant that the Lord made with Noah. Now I press the same button again. Ain't that something? It's locked here. I'll pull it back up real quick. This is the same covenant that the Lord was given to Noah. But we going for the word covenant. As y'all can see, got the Strong's Concordance number on there. Let's see which one he uses. Then we're going to go into the 2-letter lookup and find it. Bariyath or Bariyath or Bara'ah. Covenant 264 times. All right. Covenant, alliance, pledge. Let me see treaty, alliance. agreement, pledge. All right. So, Barayav. So let's go to 2-letter lookup, see what we get. For covenant, Barayav, right there. Okay. Covenant, alliance, pledge. So for covenant, right, Barayav is, I believe is, okay. Bara is the feminine noun of it. That's why they had the Bara'ah. But they got the Bara in the feminine sense. So now, Barayah, Barayah. You gotta put a yah at the end. Barayah. All right. So he said the Holy Covenant. I said that they forsook the Holy Covenant. So let's get forsook or forsake. We're gonna put that up there too. So while I'm doing this, I am start to read 1 Maccabees chapter 4. Hold on, wait. I want to read first, not you, Malaki. 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 48.
1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 48.
Go ahead.
So thou recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles.
So we did what?
So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles.
Now we know that we was joined over onto the heathen. I mean, everything like that. But they went through what we had to go through to get the law back from the Gentiles. I believe they had started to destroy, if I'm not mistaken, the like the things that we had in Jerusalem, and it was like burning our books and everything like that. Go ahead, Samaya.
They also paid the likeness. Right?
I'm not sure if it said that. Not in this one though. Go ahead.
That was 1 Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. When the heathen sought to paint the likeness.
Likeness of our images, right there. So that's right. But that's after this, because we in 2 verse 48.
Right.
But right here, this is when they was burning, like down a couple verses. They started to burn our books and burn everything we had to the point where it was like grievous on us. Matter of fact, all of that is around what you was just saying. It's all the same thing. Because it's about to go into chapter 3 shortly. Go ahead, sis.
I'm trying to remember what exactly we're talking about. I remember a while ago I was trying to bring up a scripture that had something to do with they kept stealing something that was ours, and each time they took it, there was like a curse put on them, and they were being told to like return it back. I don't know what it is, and it's stuck in my head. And I don't know exactly what it is.
Go ahead.
I think it might have been like a scroll head.
They took some. Say it again, because I was like, yeah, what?
There was a scripture that a long time ago I was trying to bring up because I kept hearing something about it. And I remember when I first came in, there was a scripture that talked about they kept taking something that was ours, and each time they took it, like a curse would be put on them, and they would be told to return it back. I believe it was like a scepter or something. I really don't.
Right. I would have to pull it up because
It's
I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. Yeah, I would have to pull it up. Or maybe you could pull a scripture and I can you can't remember where it's at. Malaki, you said you went over it and read it before?
It was something like the other nations had took our scroll and I think they was following it and it was personal and they was wondering why they was getting cursed. I found out whether it's because they had our scroll or they had our possession. I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Okay, kind of. If y'all was just to pull the scripture, we could just go over it. But let me get this right here. Let me see if there you go. Nope, that's not it. Looking for I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K is for sick. Yeah, here it is right here. I.S.U.P.K, to leave, lose, forsake, to leave, to depart from, to leave behind, to leave, let alone, to leave, to abandon, forsake. Because they forsook the law. So forsake is I.S.U.P.K. They forsook the Holy Covenant. So Hun, I.S.U.P.K, Qadash, Ba-Rayah. They forsook the Holy Covenant. Now, that's day is No, I just said they as in feminine. I think come. Well, I mean, I think hum is they masculine. Let me pull it up real quick. I think I went past it already. They masculine, I believe, is hum. So hum, I.S.U.P.K, hum, I.S.U.P.K, Qadash, Barayat. Where is it at? They, their, my. No, where's they? Hum. Yeah, masculine. So hum. So they. Yep, hum. So they forsook the holy covenant. So hum, azab is Izab. Yep. Hum, Izab, Qadash, Barayat. They forsook the holy covenant. Qadash, the holy covenant. I read on Thamayo. Let me know where you at.
Oh, God. First, Maccabees chapter 2, verse
48.
verse 48. So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles and out of the hand of kings. Neither suffered they the sinner to triumph. Verse 49. Now, when the time drew near that Matthias should die,
That Matthias.
that's right, Matthias should die, he said unto his sons, now have pride and rebuke gotten strength in the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation.
So now have strength in the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Go ahead. What verse you at?
Verse 49. Or verse 59, sorry.
Go ahead.
Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law.
For the what?
For the law.
For the what?
For the law.
For the law. Thawarah. Thawarah. You can put that up there too. Thawarah means law. Go ahead.
What is this when you say Asa, Yakawal,
Salaki, so what are you trying to say?
La, Bar, Aya,
Salaki, I'm not sure what you're trying to say, sir. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Good. All right, well, Salaki, we gonna move forward. Go ahead, keep on going.
Oh, God. And give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
Hold on, wait. I want you to go back to the law.
Oh, God.
This is what he said. Go ahead, say have strength. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 49. Now have pride and rebuke gotten strength in the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation.
So be strong in the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Go ahead.
Verse 50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers.
And what?
And give your lives for the covenant.
And give your life. Somebody remember what give is? Nathan. And give your lives. Go ahead.
For the covenant.
Kaya Barayat. Kaya Habarayat. For the covenant. Go ahead.
Of your fathers.
Of your what?
Of your fathers.
Of your fathers. I.S.U.P.K. I.S.U.P.K, your fathers, right? Go ahead.
Verse 51.
No, now, all right, now, we got that part, right? We got where he's told them to, if you're zealous for the law, give your life for the covenant of your fathers. Because what happened before that was what? Because the wicked ones came and they forsook the holy covenant. And listen, they was happy to do that too. They was forward with it. They wanted to go and join their behinds to the white man. And in doing so, we was destroyed. I mean, they said, like, all right, we ain't the great Israel we was before. And now that we separated from the white man, we even worse off. Why don't we just go join back to the white man? Maybe the grass is greener on the white side. Maybe it's greener over there where the whitey is at. And they went and did that and forsook the Holy Covenant, man. I.S.U.P.K, Qadash, Barayah. But these brothers, they was zealous. And they did what? Go back to the gave their lives.
Be ye zealous for the law and give your lives for the covenant of the fathers.
And gave their life for the covenant of their fathers, man. And right. Got down to chapter 4, verse 52, so we can wrap it up.
Verse 52. Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness.
Chapter 4, verse 52.
Oh, 54.
But that was good. Our father Abraham, look, he was faithful. He was counted to him for righteousness, man. So, well, you can keep that up there. I mean, you can keep that up there. You can take a seat, Malakia. I mean, yeah, damn right. Get a brother in. Get a brother in. All right, go ahead, somebody. You can read on.
First Maccabees chapter 4, verse 52. Now on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month.
So now on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month, go ahead, which is this month, the 9th month. Now let's get this in the Hebrew, right? And we is a little short on the time, but we're going to get the 5 and 20th day. Matter of fact, Malak, if you can come back up here and you're going to erase that, we're going to put it up there on the board. Go ahead, sis, you got to hurry up and do it, though. Go ahead. Come on, sis, hurry up.
How should I watch?
All right, so on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month. Go ahead. You got it, Samayo.
Okay. Now on the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month, which is called the month Kasalu,
go ahead.
in the 140th and 8th year, they rose up 3 times in the morning.
They woke up 8 times in the morning, meaning early in the morning. Go ahead.
Verse 53. And offer sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings.
According to the law, I will rob. Go ahead.
Upon the new altar of burnt offerings.
Of burnt offerings. Go ahead.
Which they had made.
Meaning cooked. And sacrificed the sacrifices that the Lord wanted. They could what man, all types of offerings, man. The what? The lamb, the turtle dove, the sheep, all of that, man. The burnt offerings. Go ahead.
We have chicken back then?
Huh?
Chicken.
Yeah, we had chicken back then. Of course, Israel had chickens. I mean, ain't just come from nowhere, but you know. All right, go ahead, read somebody else.
Verse 54. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it.
Look at what time and what day these heathens profaned it. And we had to get it back. Go ahead.
Even if that was it, dedicated with songs.
Was it what?
Dedicated with songs.
It was Hanukkah. It was Hanukkah. Hanukkah. You can get it off of there, the 5 and 20th day. And then I'll write it out for you the 9th month. I'll show you where the 9th month is at. Go ahead.
So can I go try it, sir?
Go ahead.
With the 5 and 20th day?
Go ahead.
Give me Kamash Shalash Yavam.
Kamash for 5. Say the second one again.
Shanyayim.
Shanyayim for 20.
Yavam.
Go ahead. We're gonna find out if you're right. We're gonna find out. That was pretty good though. I don't want to tell you right now. Let me see. I'm gonna tell the brother if he's right though. Oh man, Satan tried to get us again. Last week, Satan cut us the hell off, man. Let me see. 20. I get it. You was close. You was close. You was close, Namayo. You was close. It was Aisha. Aisha, Number 10. 10 is Aisha. But they doing it, the yum on it like twice, like more than 1 10. But that was close. That was good. Good brother Ann, that was pretty good. Aisha. It's Kamash. Aisha, you won't.
It's Aisha. So I thought Aisha was 10.
Yeah, it's Aisha, it's 20. Yep, like more than 1 10. Like 10, 2, I mean. So Aisha, we gotta fix that mom. And we're gonna wrap it up after we get the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month. I'm gonna get the 9th month for them. We're gonna put it up there. Now read on, somebody. Let's get it. Let's get the conclusion of the matter. Keep reading.
Verse 54. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it. Even in that was it dedicated with songs and cymbals and harps and cymbals.
Damn right. Go ahead.
Verse 55. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the Most High of heaven.
Damn right. Go ahead.
Who had given them good success.
Who had done what?
Given them good success.
Giving them good success. Meaning we did what? We were successful in our defeating of these white devils of the Yawanya. Go ahead. How Yawanya? The Greeks. Go ahead.
Verse 56. And so they kept the dedication.
So we did what?
And so they kept the dedication.
We kept the dedication. Hanukkah. Hanukkah. Dedication. Ha-Hanukkah. The dedication. Go ahead.
Of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness.
With gladness, man. It wasn't no joke. We was happy. Go ahead.
And sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise.
Of what?
Deliverance of praise.
Deliverance and praise. The Lord delivered us out the hands of them nasty Yawanium, man. Them nasty Greeks. Go ahead.
Verse 57. They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold and with shields.
And with what?
And with shields.
Yep. And with what? Hold on, say that again for I.U.P.K.
And with shields.
Who else don't wear the shield? There's some other gay cats out there, they don't wear the shield. So whoever the hell you is, read it again. Because I know they celebrating this. Right. But with no shield up, like a damn fool. No shield on, don't believe in the damn shield. Go ahead.
Sir, isn't with shield my gun?
Damn right. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, read it again. And with what?
And with shields.
Go ahead.
In the gates and the chambers they renewed and hang doors upon them.
Damn right. And they hang doors upon them, man. Doors upon what? The chambers that they renewed. Go ahead.
Verse 58. Thus was there very great gladness among the people.
Wait a minute, it was what?
Thus was there very great gladness.
Very great gladness, man. Ma'ad tawab, much or very good. I mean, I forget what the cheerful word is. There's another word for cheerful. I just use tawab just to substitute it for now. I mean, but that's not actually the right context. But I just wanted to throw in that much in there. Ma'ad, all right? Yeah, very good. But that's not the actual word for much gladness. But go ahead, keep on reading.
Thus was there very great gladness among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away.
For that the what?
for that the reproach of the heathen was put away.
Now, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that we kissed ass, Salaki, that we joined ourselves to the white man, and all we had to do is dedicate ourselves and depend on the Most High, our power, and not to forsake His law,
Right.
and He would deliver us out of their hand?
Right.
How weak is the Pharisees and Sadducees of the day? How weak is our leaders who cause us to error? Now, I mean, Isaiah 3 and 18. And there's another one, Isaiah 9 and 16. I believe it's Isaiah 3 and 16 and Isaiah 9 and 16. It's both the same 16. But the point is, how weak were they when all they had to do was serve the Most High and not to forsake I.S.U.P.K, Hafawarah, not to forsake I.S.U.P.K, Hafawarah, not to forsake the law, man. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 59. Moreover,
Can you put Hanukkah up there and put what it means? Go ahead.
Moreover, Judas and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days of dedication of the altar should be kept in their seasons for the year to year by the space of 8 days.
So, year to year. What was year? Anybody remember? Go ahead. Huh?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, you don't
No,
remember?
that was in my notes.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's in the notes, no sweat. It's in mine too. What about you, Lamaya? You remember?
Just put it down.
Yeah, I know. It's jammed up in my head too. I gotta get out the book. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get it, man. Where is it at? Go ahead.
Was it Isaiah or-
No, it's Shana.
Not-
You want to give it to me. You said it's Shana. Yeah. Yeah, I know. There's a lot. We learned a lot of words today. It's Shana. Shana. Lashawan. Year to year, man. Go ahead, read on. Let's get it. We're gonna wrap it up with after this. Where you at? What verse you at?
59, sir.
Go ahead, all right, let's get the last two verses in real quick.
From the 5 and 20th day of the month, Kaselu, with mirth and gladness.
So wait, it's not the what in 20th day?
From the 5 and 20th day
Go ahead.
of the month, Kaselu.
So it will be Kamash Aisharayim Yawam Qadash the Shai. The 5 and 20th day, okay, it will be Hakadash the Shai. So it will be Kamash Aisharayim Yawam Hakadash the Shai. The 5 and 20th day of, which you don't need the word for, the 9th month. The 9th month. Which is the 9th month, Qadash the Shai. All right, the 5 and 20th day of the 9th month. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 60. At that time also, they builded up the Mount Zion with high walls and strong towers round about, lest the Gentiles should come and tread it down as they had done before. Verse 61. And they set there a garrison to keep it.
A garrison outside of it, a fort. Go ahead.
And forfeited, and fortified Beth Shara to preserve it.
Damn right. Go ahead.
That the people might have a defense against Idumea.
That we can have a defense because the damn leaders wasn't doing a damn thing.
Right.
But kissing white ASS. Mwah, to the white man. Go ahead. Wait, hold on. Read it again.
That the people might have a defense
Thank you. Go ahead.
against Idumea.
And we might have a defense against Idumea, man. I don't want him. All right, with that being said, right, I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Malaki. So we're gonna get next week. We're gonna finish the prayer of the Lord. Lord willing, we're gonna get the last part of it so y'all can have everything. We may write it on the board for the second half just so y'all can have it. And we're gonna go through a couple prayers next week. Lord willing. Come on, Malaki, we just gonna salute out.
Oh God. Just tell you. Go to I.S.U.P.K, start out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are be saluted only. They are here to shut themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is the commandment, in Numbers 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means 10th in Hebrew, my Ishura. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest funds, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we're in the Feast of Dedication. Hanukkah started Tuesday, December 12th, for 8 days. Read about it in 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. Around Akim and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, Amajim means to stand. The brother's gonna give one courtesy salute. Madam Shabbat, Majim, Barak. We said it was the Most High, bless you, and Yahweh Shah. Yajim Taj, hands down. Sorry, trying for the sister. Majim. Want to get a sister, one courtesy salute. Sister, feet at a 45-degree angle, right hand over your left, your head bowing down. All right, Madam Shabbat, Majim, Barak. It was the Most High, Yahweh Shah. Yajim Taj, class dismissed.